Hey everyone, this video is going to be different than my usual content. I'm going to do like weekly garden updates for like my own personal like video diary. I mean, if people want to watch it and they're into it, that's cool, but if you're not, you know, I get it. Deuces, see you in the next one. But I kind of wanted to do my sheets, my stuff's in the washing machine. But I just wanted to do like weekly updates so that like I can look back on and see what did good one year, what didn't produce well, you know, what varieties I like the taste of better. So again, you know, no hurt feelings. If you don't want to sit through this, that's fine. And who knows, maybe, you know, you collect Funkos and nerdy shit, but you're also into gardening. So you'd be into it. Yeah, I'm going to do this weekly, or try to anyway, again, for my own like little personal video diary of what's happening in the garden. So, just wanted to preface this video with that, to say, you know, it's a little different than what I usually do, but it is what it is. Alright, well, let's pop outside and see what's happening. Alright, well, these are the garden beds. This is where the edibles are, but I'll start over here real quick. This is a peony bush. This is all Sue's domain. These have been here quite a while, a few years. This is a peony bush, and it has bright pink fuchsia flowers, and I wish I had filmed this a week ago so you could have saw them because they're beautiful, but sadly they've already, you know, went through their cycle and they're going to be back till next year. This I'm not sure 100%. I know it's a lily. I don't know what kind. This right here is some dead nettle. More lilies. This rose bush has been here forever, I believe. Sue is my mom, well, stepmom, mom. She's mom. She's my mom. This, she said, has been here forever, and I believe her mom planted it. And this bad boy is about to, she's about to be bright. She's about to, there's so many little bud heads starting on here that this is just gonna be crazy. Not sure, some sort of daisy. I believe that's yarrow. I could be wrong. Again, she's the one who planted all this. Some more lilies, and I don't know what that is, but my god, it had the most beautiful little like white teacup flower, pinkish whitish teacup flowers. Loved it. These are some daylilies. And then these bad boys are tiger lilies, and oh my god, I cannot wait for these to bloom, and I will show you that because like I said, I'm gonna try to do this weekly just so we can keep tabs on the garden. But this right here is a tiger lily, and oh my god, the flower is beautiful, and it's got all these, I don't know if I can show you, all these little like black balls, hold on, let me focus, that grow on it, and they will get super big. And like each one of those you can basically make like a whole other plant from. But the tiger lilies, they're freaking beautiful. Also, my kids are out here. They're playing in a little kiddie pool because it's like 90 degrees here in Chicago. Oh, there's the infamous train. Nice butterfly. That's the infamous train that goes by in all my videos. See, I told you it was right behind my house. So we'll start with this bed. This one is got a lot of lettuces and a few other things. Here we have some kale. This one right here has really not been doing that well. I don't know why. They were all planted the same. They were all the same, bought the same day. The rest of them are doing well, but that little guy, he's just, you know, I have faith though. He's going to be the little engine that could. I have marigolds in every corner of the bed. This one's not doing so hot, neither are these ones, but the rest of them are kicking ass. Because apparently they keep out bunnies, and because I have this train and another train, I bet you're behind there is all this wooded area. I have tons of bunnies, and so far so good. I should say that's June 19th today, and this was all planted a little over 4 weeks ago, and so far so good. And I have not had any kind of bunny nibbles on any of my lettuces. I did have a few little bug ones, but I mean, it's not bad. And I would also like to say this is completely organic. I've done nothing on here. We started off with mushroom compost at the beginning. Put an egg in every hole. And then since then I've been fertilizing trying to every 2 weeks with worm castings. So everything in here is organic. You could literally just pick it from the vine and eat it if you wanted to. So these are all romaine. I grow romaine because I like salad, and also because my bearded dragon eats romaine. So I have to buy it anyway to feed him. I might as well grow it. This is all spinach. This big guy right here is a squash, and I need to cut him back because he's starting to cover up. I really need to get in here. I also need to weed, but that's not going to happen today because it's like 90 degrees here. It's not happening. This is an onion, and it's about to be covered up by this guy. So I really need to trim back some of these like outer leaves because it's also starting to cover up this other spinach plant right here. Oh, that one's got a lot of bug bites. Maybe probably because they're like jumping off of this onto there. I don't know. But so yeah, and this one we have kale, an onion, squash. This is crooked neck squash, and this is just kind of like let me grab this. This is a muskmelon, cantaloupe muskmelon. I bought it off a shelf for like half price plants because like it was like when we got it, it was literally like two of these leaves really small, and like really brown. So it was like a half price thing. I stuck it in here. It's probably definitely not enough room for melons, but if it doesn't produce fruit, you know, at least it just didn't die on a shelf. And it does have some really pretty flowers on it, so there's that. And again, if it doesn't produce fruit, the flowers aren't, you know, aren't bad to look at. All right, this second bed is just tomatoes because I love tomatoes. That's the metro, in case it's not the other train, it's the other train. These are all different tomatoes. Nothing in here but tomatoes and my marigolds. Yeah, the yellow marigolds seem to have really done really well. I also have pinwheels. That's supposed to also keep bunnies out of your garden. And again, so far so good. But this whole 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the front are lemon boys. They're like these yellowish flowers. I mean, yellowish fruit. All of them have flowered. None of them have any like tomato growth yet. Okay, sorry, it was a brief intermission. Okay, so these are all lemon boys. I don't know if I still have the little tag under here somewhere. Oh, there it is. It's a lemon boy. My hands are really dirty because I've been planting things. This is a mix of different stuff. One of these is an early girl. This one right here at the end is a beefsteak. Those two right next to each other in the back are Sweet 100 cherry tomatoes. This one, I believe, the middle one is a brandy one. That's supposed to be like a burgundy tomato. Again, all of them have flowers already growing on them. Like every single plant does have flowers. The only ones to have produced any, well, it's not full on fruit yet, but are starting to. So again, I told you I only planted this like a little over 4 weeks ago. The cherries are starting. So I'm excited about that. So yeah, this whole bed, tomatoes. Yes, baby? He does this every time the train goes by. Again, sorry about that. One of these, it's this guy right here. This is also yellow tomatoes, a different kind. It's like an heirloom variety. I forgot specifically what it's called, but I can't wait for those to grow because they look so delicious. And then this bed is an assortment of things. Is my tea, which...
Please help me.
I need to hydrate. Help you? You're gonna fall? Oh, you're gonna fall whole 2 feet? Oh, I was just, I was doing my bi-weekly fertilizing. Yeah, I just use earthworm castings. I basically just sprinkle it at the bottom end of the plant and then water it. It breaks down. It's a really, like a good organic fertilizer. It doesn't burn the plants. Let me get, okay. Back here, we have some blue bush beans that's already, look at that bad boy. Look at him. There's quite a few of them on here. There's a couple over in this plant. I don't know where specifically, but every single one of these flowers is going to be a green bean at some point.
Mama.
Yes, baby. I'm filming a video for my YouTube channel. I'm gonna update my garden. Oh, watch it, baby. Don't step up there. This guy we bought just today, so he's not as big as the rest of them. Not at all. But it is a purple bell sweet pepper. I bought it on a whim, and I had a little extra space right there, and I was just like, why not? Because we have quite a few other peppers over here. This is my cauliflower. He's growing another little bushel underneath. And here are the tomatoes. Tomatoes. Here are my strawberries. This is producing, we finally got to eat one too the other day. I split it between me, my niece, and my daughter. My niece said it was the best strawberry she's ever had in her life. There's another one that's about to be able to harvest really soon. But yeah, these guys are doing really well. Like, they're so... Oops, I messed up and hit end. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, so yeah, underneath we have all these like strawberries growing. Some more flowers. So this one too. Got a couple here, got a couple growing there. Couple white ones right here. I cannot wait for more strawberries. This has just been, he died. Well, we bought him and left him on the porch up there for like, he was still in a little burlap thing you get from the, the nursery, and then he like died, and I got really sad because I was like, oh no, plant, and then I just cut it back and threw it in there, and threw it in a bigger pot and hope for the best. And yeah, we got mint. It's back. It's doing good. So these two are the green beans, cauliflower, 2 strawberry plants, and a bell pepper. We have marigolds in this bed too, which the orange ones over here are doing a little better than the ones over there, and I don't know why. I didn't do anything different. Here, scoot over, baby. Scoot over. Here we have a green pepper plant. We have a little baby one growing right there, a little tiny baby one, and another one he's about to be growing right there. And then we got this big bad boy right over here. Look at that. Look at him. And that is a California Wonder sweet pepper. They're also like a dark burgundy. But yeah, this guy, he's getting big. I can't wait to eat him. This whole row right here, basically, kind of like a row, but not really, are sweet peppers. So we got the California Wonder. Oh, I got a little pepper right here. These are also some sweet pepper. I don't remember specifically what it's called, but sweet peppers, the California Wonder. And then this whole row are hot peppers. So we got these ones right here. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are jalapenos. And we're starting to get some action on these plants. There's gonna be one growing here really soon, and ooh, there's a little guy growing right there, starting. Yeah, not too much action on the jalapenos, the little ones anyway. And then back here we have what's called a
hot pepper dragon roll. I don't know what it is. We just saw it on a shelf. My brothers and my dad like spicy food, so we grabbed it. Not much action on this guy yet either, but we do have some flowers and some tendrils drooping, so they should be producing fruit really soon. And then this bigger guy, let me move out the way real quick. In the back, it's also jalapeno, but it's a see if I can get the tag. Jalapeno gigante. So it's basically just like a bigger version, bigger jalapenos. And he does have some fruit, or one pepper growing right there. It's doing pretty good. So I'll be excited about that. I do make some pico de gallo, some fire pico de gallo, so that's why I did a lot of peppers, a lot of tomatoes. I like tomatoes in general. I'll literally just eat a bowl of tomatoes with salt and pepper, call it a meal. So I got a lot of tomatoes and a lot of hot peppers. And then here, these 2 rows are tomatoes. Again, I love tomatoes. We've all, like I said, I got all different kinds. I've got cherry, Roma, a couple heirlooms, a brandy wine. And then in this one, we've got this 3 rows back are Rutgers. Yeah. Little Mr. Ant. And then these ones are, the ones right next to it are Romas. And they've all got some flowers going. These ones in this bed, I do need to trim off some more of the bottom stalks, just so it can concentrate more on producing fruit than keeping its foliage alive. So, but again, they all have flowers. They just have not started producing yet, which again, this is only, guys, and when I did this, let me tell you, they were little like baby plants. Like they were like tiny little skinny little, and this was like, again, a little over 4 weeks ago. So I'm actually pleasantly surprised how well they're doing, or how big they are already. Because they were tiny little like twigs with like 2-3 leaves on them, basically. But yeah, so this is the edible garden basically, and Mama's excited to eat all them tomatoes fresh out the garden. Nothing like a fresh picked tomato. So good. Trying to think anything else I should say. Oh, I got this little fairy thing from the Dollar Tree. It's got a little bell, and it's also like, blows in the wind for motion to keep the... I got this from the Dollar Tree. Friends are the flowers in the Garden of Life. And all the pinwheels I got at the Dollar Tree. Even these metal ones, which are really cute. They don't really work very well. They don't spin. I mean, well, there's leaves in the way, but even before there were leaves in the way, they didn't really spin as well as those guys do. So, yeah. I'm going to show you up here, too. We got these little hanger baskets. They're all different varieties of petunias. Also Sue's, she usually does this every year. She'll grab a new thing of petunias, different brand. Oh, I'll show you my favorite though. It's on the porch. So cute. I love them. You like the good plants? Yeah. Yes.
There's strawberries.
Yeah, we got more right here. These are others. We bought these two. Sue bought these ones today. When I got that pepper, we went to Home Depot this morning. I got that purple pepper. She got 2 more strawberry plants because the girls love strawberries. She got these cutie patooties. I don't know what she's going to do with them, but I love that they're white. And then she's got these 2 little pops of blue right here. Wonder how that happened. Yeah, see these 2 little blue babies right here?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
What does it say?
And this guy, he's got some something starting, some fruit starting.
What does it say?
It says Bonnie Plants strawberry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here I have a tiny little herb garden going. I've got some sage right here, some chives, which we just did a little haircut on them the other day. Oh, and Sue made potatoes last night. She added the rosemary and the chives. Ooh, so good. I keep trying to pause it every time the train goes by, so you don't have to hear it. Sue, like I said, made potatoes. She fried them up in a pan. Oh god, it was so good. And she put chives and the rosemary in it last night. It was so good. It was tits. I like to pet my rosemary and smell my fingers. It is, I know that sounds so weird, but until you know, you don't know. Just pet it, smell my fingers. It's delectable. So sage, chives, rosemary, and then over here we have some basil. I just clipped this like 2 days ago. It was a pretty bushy plant, but I trimmed a bunch off to dry upstairs. And I'm not gonna lie, these bottom leaves are looking a little sad. So hopefully it bounces back up. In case you don't know, basil is a annual, it's not a perennial. So once it's done for the season, it's done. And these guys are perennials, that's why I planted them together. So like hopefully if the frost doesn't happen. Okay, and over here we have a bunch of stuff that needs to go in the ground very, very soon. These two plants she bought today when we were at Home Depot with the other strawberry plant. I don't know what this is. This guy is, what are you? You're a pink house, or firehouse pink verbena. That's a thing of pansies. They were doing really good a little bit ago, but they're starting to, it's getting too hot here, guys. That's my daughter's little fairy garden. She made that years ago. It just sits here, stays out here all winter, all summer, and now it's just like a little moss garden and weeds, but it's still so cute. So that's my daughter's fairy garden. There's some more petunias. Don't know. I think that's yarrow. That's a daisy of some sort. An ivy. And these little leaves right here, I love these things. She gets them every year. They're called Dusty Miller. They're super white and like fluffy. And I like them. Dusty Miller. Over here, we have some cilantro because, again, I like to make pico de gallo. That's why I got all the tomatoes, the hot peppers. You gotta have cilantro. I mean, what's the point? So today, we bought this today actually from Home Depot. So I just planted these like a little bit ago. Quit it. Quit fighting. And we bought this guy today too at Home Depot. Lemon thyme. Oh my god, this is my new favorite plant to pet. I'm telling you, get yourself some lemon thyme, pet it, and smell your fingers. It smells like the best scent of lemon ever. It's seriously, oh god, it's so good. It's my new favorite. Here is, I believe, another lily. Yes, obviously it looks like a lily. She had some beautiful flowers going, but now they're like dying off. But we got some new, I think some new growth right here. I think that should be another flower soon. But they were really pretty. Over here, don't really remember what these were, but I believe they're going to grow. These died, but these are new flowers. Are going to be blooming soon. And this is my favorite petunia. Look at it. I love it. I don't know if she still has the little thing in there that tells you what specifically, like, no, I don't see it. But I'm pretty sure that's the petunia. But it's my favorite. And I don't know what it's called. If you know what it's called, please leave it in the comments. But that's my favorite petunia. So yes, like I said, guys, it's a little over 4 weeks. I'll give you an overview of the planters. And my daughter's over there. She got her feet in the pool. Say hi, Willow. I will also link, but my dad made these. I will link below the video from, it was another YouTube video that he figured out like the schematics to make these. I will link it down below. I don't know the YouTube person, but I will link that video down below if you're interested in knowing how to make that. I should have actually filmed him explaining it. He would have loved that. But here's a little overview of our yard. There's the train. That's my bedroom. That's my Oakley, my cypress. Every time. So anyway, guys, like I said, I'm gonna do this. Try to do this weekly or bi-weekly, just to update, like see where the garden's going or what I did differently. Just, you know, to look back on and you know, and what varieties produced good and yada yada yada. You know, I've said enough. You get it enough. So anyway, if you liked it, if you like this video, thumbs it up. If you like to see more videos like this one in the future, subscribe, because I'm gonna be doing it whether you watch them or not. And I will see you all in the next one. Deuces.